I want to just emphasize this notion of grief brain that I mentioned before. It plagues many, if not most, grievers, both at home and at work. And one of the gifts that we can give to the grieving is to normalize this. That concentration suffers, that grief can have a physical component where the person feels achy or like they're getting a cold or um, tired a lot of the time. Some people actually have symptoms where their heart aches a little. There's research been done on people who wind up in the emergency room because they think they're having a heart attack, which is a good thing. If you think you're having a heart attack, you should go to the emergency room. But then when they run the tests that everything is normal, but they've recently suffered a grief and their heart is broken, you know? So this is something you can read about. If you want to look, Google grief brain or Google, physical and mental effects of grief, I'm sorry. And a lot is written in very, easy to understand ways that was a comfort to me, that's for sure. And I think would be to you too. So I always invite people to consider hanging up a slogan like this in their kitchen where they'll see it every day, because I think it's very true. When you're grieving, so little can feel under control. And grief counselors often say to people, just pick 1 to 3 things that you want to accomplish every day. And that thing might be, getting up and going to work and getting home. Or that thing might be, I made myself 2 nutritious meals today. Because just doing the work of grief and feeling so discombobulated by it takes a lot of energy, and it's okay to ask for help. I think it's an honor to be asked for help by a grieving person. And you can, if you have trouble asking for help and you do it, remind the person who's helping you that, you consider yourself in their debt and that you would be happy to reciprocate sometime, or make a list of who helped you. And then 2 years from now, when you're feeling more like yourself again, drop a pie off at their house, but don't hesitate to ask for help when you're in the thick of it, because everybody needs that. And in the olden days, when we had more mourning customs that were robust and more mourning rituals than we have in American culture now, people got more help than they get now. So if this feels hard, it's because it is.